welcome back. It has been a hot minute since I have uploaded anything. Today we are going to be doing a lookbook with Divine Cross, the newest release that just came out from Moitié. I promised myself I have this really big Taobao order I have open right now, that I wasn't going to buy anything until I have paid for it, but Moitié decided to throw this at us, so I will say I was a little bit skeptical of this release when I first saw it. I still have a little bit of some things about it that I wish were done a little bit differently, which is okay. I mean, it's okay to do things a little bit differently. So here is the beautiful dress. It is a stunning piece. I'll try to insert some close-ups here. But yeah, when I first saw it, I wasn't really sure how I felt about this weird, lumpy, I'm sorry if that's like a really mean word. I don't mean to sound like that, but it kind of does. It kind of has a strange, like, pleat or something gather right here. I don't know. It's like right here, and whenever you hold up the skirt, I don't know if it comes up on that side. There's this weird drag right here, and whenever you have a petticoat on under it, it just has like this like lump or something. I don't know, but it was a little bit strange when I saw it for the first time. Moitié had like the pictures up, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about the shape. It does not have a whole bunch of volume in the skirt. It really has very, very, very minimal volume, which is okay. I mean, especially if you're going for like a more EGA look, or, you know, kind of a more toned down gothic Lolita look. Moitié is a lot more simplistic, I feel like, with their dresses, so it does suit them. The fabric, at first I was a little bit skeptical of the fabric, but it's grown on me since I've worn it a couple times now. The fabric is nice. It is a little bit shiny. It's got like a little bit of a sheen on it, but I think that kind of gives it like a more of like a glittery look, if that makes sense. It also feels like it would be really easy to wash. Like if you accidentally spilled something on this, it'd probably be super easy to wash it out. Yeah, I will say up here on the lace, and also where the gather is up here on this like frill and stuff, there are some loose threads, which is not the biggest deal ever again, but you know, where is it? It's, I don't know if that's like the fabric, but it's kind of got like these like fuzzies coming off on it. I love the amount of shearing that is in this dress. Like this whole back half is sheared, and then it has a half panel up here that is also sheared. So something I really appreciate about that, because last year when they released Iron Gate, it has absolutely no shearing and no give at all. And the ribbon in the back of my Iron Gate will not tie together. The ribbon just falls off. It's very, very slick, so the ribbon does not stay in place. I mean, really, they should have offered probably multiple sizes or added some sort of shirring in it. I don't know why they didn't put that in. It's kind of sorry, but it does kind of aggravate me a little bit that there was no shirring in that. and they did not offer at least a size 9 and a size 13 for that release. Obviously I am not like a big person. And the fact that I almost started like freaking out when I couldn't get it zipped up the first time, I have to wear like a compression bra underneath. I do have like a larger chest for like Lolita standards, so that's probably the issue. But again, like I said, the back part where the lacing is, one, that lacing should have been a lot longer. Two, it should have been partially shirred at least. Or three, it should have came in 2 different sizes. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Anyways, back to Divine Cross. The waist ties are also sewn in. Kind of tragic for most people. I actually like dresses that have the waist ties sewn in. For some reason, I have like this fear that whenever I'm tying the waist ties, that the button is gonna come out, you know? So this just feels like more sturdy, more secure to me. But I know most people want the waist ties to be detachable, so that is something to consider if you are considering buying this piece. Overall, I do really like this piece. I'm glad I got it. The first time I wore it, I'm gonna be real, I'll insert like a picture somewhere around here. Don't get me wrong, like I like the coordinate, but for some reason it just felt weird to me. I don't know what it was, but I just was not feeling it. I just felt like, I don't know why. I think it was the shape, because when I filmed this lookbook today, I put on a different petticoat. The one that I wore yesterday was the one I wear with like most of my coordinates. It's like everyday petticoat from Classical Puppets that I've had for like 10 years now. Yeah, 10 years now. It is like a cupcake shape. I personally like that bell shape that's like right in between A-line and cupcake, where it's like curves at the top but then it flares out as it goes down. That's just me. So today when I filmed this lookbook, I switched it out for a more A-line petticoat that I have, and I liked it a lot more. Like after I changed the petticoat out and I was doing these coordinates today, I felt a lot better. It doesn't have as weird of a shape. It felt very natural. I guess yesterday whenever I was wearing that other coordinate, it just felt so weird. I felt like a big tube. Like it just felt like the dress was like this. Like it felt like it was like a big tube. If I had a choice, I would prefer it to be the chiffon version, just because the chiffon version has that cute cupcake shape. I don't know. I'm happy with it now that I've done more outfits with it. Wear the correct petticoat with this if you buy this dress. Let's see. This lace is different than the one they used before. I think before they used some sort of cross lace. This is like, I think they called it crown lace. I'm trying to flip it up so it's more visible. It's really soft and it doesn't feel like it's gonna rip apart if I pull on it a little bit. Oh, it has little M's on it for Mortier. That's so cute. Anyways, I hope that you enjoy the video. Maybe you come away with some inspiration for your next coordinate. I love this dress and I'm very thankful that it has been released and that it is now in my hands. So yeah, bye. So, to be honest, out of all of the coordinates we are going to do today, this is probably going to be my favorite coordinate, not gonna lie. You guys know I love my full Shiro coordinates, okay? Now, I wasn't sure at first how I felt about this apron on top of the print, just because it's covering up that beautiful, you know, print right here, which is like in part of the dress that you want to see. Kind of looks cute though, like with the sheerness like of the dramatic print underneath the sheer apron. And on the apron right here, there is a beautiful cathedral window with a candelabra right there. You can kind of see it. I think it would look really cute if this was kind of pushed back a little more and we had that big cross like that. We could just pin it back like that. And then Uncolor really, you know, brings that together with the Jesus and the cross, and I believe Mary right here, and all the angels. It really ties it all together. And then having the windows, the stained glass windows, on top of my headband with stained glass, all kind of ties it together. So yeah, I really like this coordinate. It's my favorite one. Let's go ahead and move on to the next coordinate. Alright, and we're back with the second coordinate. So this one is probably a little bit more, I wish you could see, probably a little bit more basic coordinate that you would see from me. I really like blue and white coordinates as well. I feel like that's one of the ones I gravitate towards the most, so I was really, really excited that this print was re-released in this colorway. Whenever I saw the first initial video of Mana standing in front of the two divine crosses in the background, I was really hoping it was actually going to be the opposite version of this one, like the blue with like the white print. That was the one I actually wanted the most, but I'm not mad about this one. I'm glad that out of the three colors, this one is kind of random because there's a lot of colors of Divine Cross, and the white and blue one I feel like is more random. Thank you, Moitié, for doing that. I do like this headdress. I'm actually considering getting it in the black colorway. I kind of want the black one with the red rose. It's kind of falling off my head. I didn't secure it. On to the next coordinates. So this concludes our last coordinate for today's lookbook for Divine Cross. I wanted to go for a darker of look, try to pull in a little bit of an OTT-ish kind of vibe. I got on my Atelier Piro blouse and this moitié shawl. I put on a wig, so this is the first time I've worn a ringlet wig like this. I feel so adorable. I would really like to have one like this, but it has pigtails, and maybe if it's blue, so it could be like Mana's. But I really, really like this wig. It's from Maple, by the way, if you are interested. They also have a blonde version. This bonnet from Wattier, I've always, ever since I've gotten it, I actually got it secondhand, but I have a really, really hard time with it keeping its shape. You see how it keeps like coming down like this? Like it's droopy like that, and I look like, what the heck? So if anyone has any tips on how to fix that and keep it from being so floppy, I was thinking about maybe spray starch. I don't know, I've never used that before. Please let me know if you know how to fix this, please. Because I don't wear it very often because the shape is so bad. And it looks like it came undone right here. All better. But anyways, no blue besides in my bonnet, blue ribbon. If I did have some blue clip-on roses, I would have attached them probably to my shoes down here, and maybe one right here, just to have some more accessories, tie in the blue a little bit. I think this would look really cute if with this, or maybe instead of this, there was like an overskirt here, like a black overskirt, to tie in a little bit more of the black into the dress. I don't have one, and this doesn't stretch far enough to go around my waist like that, so that's why it's up here on my shoulders. That's kind of like the idea I have. Maybe I would take this off and use it as a veil with the bonnet. But I like it. I like it. It's still like cute. It still works together. Yeah. So let me know what is you guys' favorite coordinate. I still think the first one is still my personal favorite, but I'm a little biased maybe. But yeah. Bye.